Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
And we're coming to you here from St. Louis, Missouri. Pete, J, we're starting the 2023 season. Are you ready?
I am ready. I cannot wait to get going here.
Oh man, I'm not. Yeah, this city's ready for us too. The Sirloins were knocked out last season, and they're looking forward to some retribution against the team that went all the way. What better chance than to take a crack at last year's champs?
Definitely. There's no love lost between these two teams. Typically, toward the end of the season, it comes down to the Sirloins and the Beewolves. And unfortunately, the Beewolves start the 2023 campaign in a difficult position, having to go up against those very same Sirloins 2 games back to back.
They do. Speaking of last season, I mean, just putting the video up here, like we say, the Beewolves won. It did a sweep in the finals, beat those Honolulu Burners, and boy, was that sweet. We've been here for 3 years now, same as the management for the team, and there's still riding the high.
Yes, sir. What a game.
Yeah, boy, and I mean, some of these players are no longer on the team. We had some retirement in Billy LeBoink, and a couple players who left too. I mean, we could talk about that a little bit more as we get started, but there's no more, no more Tats Belfour, no more Billy LeBoink. Who else? Benny Balmer and Eliza Peck.
Yes. Who else did we miss? I'm looking. Well, Hammer Longbottle will take over duty in right field for I forgot his name already.
Billy LeBoink.
Yeah, Billy LeBoink. Out of sight, out of mind, I guess. So yeah, so we've got a pretty good player to stand in there. We brought in Fiona Clark, catcher, with a strong arm back there to replace Eliza Peck. And so we should be seeing a lot more throwouts in the steal department. Of course, Ham Slamus came in last year. We got Eduardo Keller, left fielder. I think he's a rookie, isn't he? Coming in, young guy, coming in as a rookie bat to back up. Who's our left fielder?
Buster Biggs.
Buster Biggs. That's right, Buster Biggs. And then Barney Bryant comes in to back up Bertha Banks at third base. And then, like you said, we lost Tats Belfour, a fan favorite for sure, but we bring in Gasser Morris, who's an A-ranked relief pitcher. So he's really going to help boost that pitching staff. So, again, we have lost some people, but we've gained some people, and it should be a very interesting season.
It should be. And here's the cards. Here's the players looking at them right now. Most of these the same. Most of these returning. I think I had mentioned in preseason. I went and watched a game. If you can see, we're on Twitch. If it's still there, watch the Herbosaurs play the Heaters, where I just kind of mentioned that our team is kind of we spent a lot of money on the big name players. We don't have a whole lot left to develop players with. So someone like an Eduardo Keller, who has a lot of room to develop. I don't know how much money we'll have to spend on him, but hopefully he could develop just on his own organically.
Yeah, and we'll have to see how it goes throughout the season. We may wind up losing some of the bigger money players who may be underperforming. We might part ways with them, and like I say, gain some cash for development, or we'll have to see. We will. You never know. Yeah.
You never know. I never know.
I don't either.
I was going to say real quick, I was take a look at the St. Louis Sirloins. I know they made some moves in the offseason, but I can't quite remember who. So we're just checking them out real quick. Damian Rush. Henry Hamster, that was their big pickup. Henry Hamster played 2 seasons for the Herbosaurs, played last season for the Warblers. He's great. 269 average last year, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs. That's pretty good. That was about average for what he can do. Known mostly for his speed and his arm, but he's got good connectivity and good power. A- ranked third base, first baseman, so he'll add some offense to the St. Louis squad. Other than that, I'm just looking down the list here. A lot of these are all Smoke Frederick. I guess Smoke's been here a little while. Javier Cortez. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of doing this off the cuff, but
yeah,
I can't remember. Franzilla? Did they get Franzilla? No, he's been here. Anyway, It's going to be Henry Hamster. That's your guy. So we have one other game to tell you about in the league. I mean, that first game, I'm sorry, it doesn't show up on here. The Herbisaurs at the Heaters. Herbisaurs won that one 3-1. Pete, why don't you tell me how the Wild Pigs fared down in Fort Lauderdale, the Freebooters?
Wild Pigs travel to take on the Freebooters, and it's a back and forth battle. Freebooters hold court, and we'll take that one 4-3.
Yeah, so only 2 games played thus far. Herbisaurs and the Freebooters. Freebooters looking great again this year. But, it's very early. We won't even spend much time on that. So here we are, Pete. Game 1 of 44, the long 6-month slog. Bottom of the mountain. Beewolf's going to try and make it back up to the top again. They are your defending champs. No record right now against the Sirloins. No record. St. Louis. Big rivals, division rivals. 2 games here in St. Louis to begin, and we're going to be putting the star out there, the man of the day, of the hour, right-hander Hurley Bender. He throws the ball with crazy junk. He's very accurate, and he's got good velocity.
Yes, sir. And backing him up, of course, Hanley Dexter, the superstar shortstop. He's got a little bit better than average power. He's got really good ability to connect and really good speed on the base paths. Hammerlong Ballo out there in right field taking over duties. He's got good power. He's got better than average ability to connect and about a little bit less than average speed on the base paths. And then Buster Biggs out there in left field with better than average power and ability to connect and very good speed on the base paths. So those guys will be working in the back there to try and help bring home a win for Hurley Bender.
Yeah, I love the blue jersey. Got mine on here in the booth. They're going to be going against the man number 1, Manny Kays, the Manny Man, the left-hander, southpaw, known mostly for his junk, but he's almost as accurate, and he throws with good velocity too. So it's a battle of some pretty heavyweight pitchers, putting everything they got out there in the first game.
Yes, sir. I'm backing him up. Cook over there at second base with almost excellent power, but he struggles at times to make contact. But if he can get on base, he's got pretty good speed. Thornton at first base, he's got better than average power and ability to connect, but he's kind of slow on the base pass. And then Damian Rush out there in center field with excellent power. He really struggles at home plate to make contact, but if he does, he can hit with power. And if he can get on base, he's got excellent speed, so he can get around the base path pretty quickly.
Yeah, and I'm not certain, but it's possible that Braxton Thornton is a rookie. At least that name doesn't look familiar to me. But we'll find out in just a moment here. Right? Or should I go down to my team and check it out? Braxton.
Oh, we can go down? Yeah,
check it out. Check it out real quick. I'm pretty sure.
Check it out.
And he's one of their players of the game, so that's pretty impressive. Here we are. Braxton Thornton. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
He was with the Gold Coats.
Yeah, okay. Never mind, folks. That's just me slowing things down. Getting the lineup from the assistant coach. It's going to look like this. Starting things off at second base, the guy who I've always had his back, Pete, Freddie Knox.
Yes, you have.
Freddie Knox is my man. We're looking for a better season this year from Mr. Knox. He was kind of lackluster last year, but I think this is Freddie's year, Pete. He's going to surprise me. Right behind him.
I think you're right. He felt he underperformed last season, and he's been looking forward to getting back out there.
The next batting behind him is the man who could play the whole field himself, just do the whole game. Henley Dexter had the best championship season last year. I don't know how he's going to top that, honestly. The shortstop will bat second behind him. First base, Sturdy Woodman, batting third. Sturdy looking a little bit better shape this year. Hammerlong Ballo, who just was crazy last year. We were hoping he'd be okay. He was great. Well, of course, we were wrong there. He'll be in right field, batting fourth, batting fifth in left field. Buster Biggs. It's the usual star lineup. Magic Moore will be in center field and bat sixth, batting seventh. Our third basewoman, Bertha Banks. Behind the plate this year, for the first time, getting the starting job, Fiona Clark, the catching monster. And I forgot where Fiona came from. We forgot to check that one out, but I think it was San Jose. Anyway, Fiona, good to see you. I was going to say good to see you in St. Louis playing for Arizona. And on the mound, the man, Hurley Bender. He throws the forefinger, the two finger, the cut finger, the curveball, and the slider. Pete, anything you need?
No, sir. I'm ready to go.
Let me get you something to drink.
I got me one right here. So,
all right.
Here we go. Under the lights in Lafayette Corner. I'm going to get this season going.
Oh, beautiful night. What a night to start things off. Baseball season again, Pete.
Yes, sir. Sirloins lineup is going to look like this. Smashrillo out in left field is going to be leading off. Henry Hamster at third base. Thornton at first base. Cook at second. Benetti at shortstop. Damian Rush in center field. Frederick playing right. Ayoshima catching, and Manny Kays on the bump. So as the Sirloins take the field, Freddie Knox, Hanley Dexteris, and Sturdy Woodman will grab some lumber and get ready to face off against Manny Kays here in Lafayette Corner. Sold out park.
Yes.
Beewolves and the Sirloins can bring them in. Freddie Knox is neutral and fit.
He has the first pitch, and the Beewolves season is underway. It's right in there for a strike. Putting Freddie Knox on one. Freddie swings, hits that one. It's a liner, though, straight to Benetti at shortstop. One pump throw to first, and that's a quick one up, one down.
Yes, sir. Hanley Dexteris, the superstar shortstop, neutral and fit, known as a tough out utility player around the league. Takes the first pitch low, ball one. Now it's outside, ball two. 2 balls and no strikes to Dexteris. Bases empty with one out. Ball 3. It looks like Kays is trying to stay away from Dexteris. He's going to give him a 4-pitch walk. So a runner at first base with 1 out, and in steps Sturdy Woodman.
Interesting to see getting in his head this early in the game, this early this season. But apparently he was a little nervous about Hanley Dex. First pitch fouled back up off the net by Sturdy Woodman, 0-1. Second pitch outside, ball 1. They're keeping a close eye on Hanley Dex. Third pitch is high. He swings out at strike 2. Pressure coming up. There goes Hanley for second base. The throw is low. They get him. Oh, they get him at second base. He didn't get the jump in time. And the Beewolves are now 2 outs. It was 2-2-2. Foul ball first base line. There's a little roller. Second baseman Cook picks up 1 pump throw to first. And the Beewolves get out of that without any runs.
Yes, sir. So it's 1-2-3 in a roundabout way. And as the Beewolves take the field, it's going to be Smashrillo, Henry Hamster, and Braxton Thornton going to face off against Hurley Bender, the Beewolves' #1 pitcher. Smashrillo is neutral and fit. First pitch, Torillo is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Bender brought it. That one's a little inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Smashrillo, the Sirloin left fielder. That one's high, ball 2, 2-1. Nice crowd here for the Sirloins. Seeing a couple of Beewolf t-shirts back there, and that's going to get into the outfield for a single. Smashrillo reaches on a line drive to shallow center field. 1 on, no outs. Henry Hamster, the third baseman's neutral and fit. He favors the high pitch. A lot of speed at first base in Smashrillo. First pitch is in it for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw to first, and Rillo is back. Bender keeping Rillo close. No balls, 1 strike to Hamster. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he was out in front of that one. Bender now has Hamster in the hole, 0-2. That one's in the dirt, ball 1. And Fiona Clark does a good job to keep that ball in front of her. Bender steps off the rubber, and Rillo is back to the base. So that one's popped up into center field, and Magic Moore is there, makes the catch for the first out, and Smashrillo has to go back to first. So still 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Braxton Thornton, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching. That won't help him against with Bender, though. Bender steps off the rubber, and Rillo is back. Nice to see that bar for Fiona Clark. That was ripped hard, foul. That's in there for a called second strike, and now Thornton finds himself in the hole, 0-2. That one's outside, ball 1. Bender looked like he was hoping Thornton would chase. And Bender throws to first. Rillo is back. That one's inside. Count now is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's in the dirt, ball 3. And now we've gone to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the first. No score. That one's popped up into left field. Buster Biggs is there. He makes the catch. Throw it into the shortstop hand of Dexter's over to Freddie Knox at second. They're going to hold Smashrillo at first. So 2 out now, and in steps Lloyd Cook, the second baseman. He's neutral and fit. 2 outs. Smashrillo still at first base. Bender delivers in there for a called strike. Strike one. Bender at 15 pitches. Getting ready to throw his 16th. Outside, ball one. That looked like a pitch out. They were expecting Rillo to go. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's ripped foul. And now Cook finds himself behind in the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Lloyd Cook goes down on strike. So a single by Smashrillo goes for naught as we head to the top of the second. It's still 0-0. Hammerlong, Ballo, Buster Biggs, and Magic Morgan get a first look at Manny Kays. Kays threw 12 pitches in the first inning and gave up a walk. Hammerlong, Ballo, neutral and fit. Playing right field for the Beewolves. First pitch catches the inside corner for called strike. Strike one. That one's ripped. Line drive to the shortstop's Benetti, who makes the catch for the first out. 1 down.
So far, the offense is all for the Sirloins. Beewolves got to put something together here. Fans are on their feet and really liking what they see so far. That one makes it back in for a strike on 1 the count. Only the 16th pitch from Manny Kays is low, 1 apiece. Gets under that one, pops it up in the left field. That should be an easy catch for the left fielder. Looks like Smashrillo. 2 up, 2 down.
Yes, sir. Magic Moore, the center fielder's neutral fit. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching. That'll help him with Manny Kays. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch to Magic Moore is in it for called strike. Strike one. That one's inside ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike now. That's inside ball two. 2-1 to Magic Moore, the Beewolf center fielder. That one's low, ball 3. 3-1. That's ball 4. And Manny Kays has walked another hitter. So Magic Moore at first, in steps Bertha Banks.
That's one way to get him on, I guess. A nice home run by Bertha here to put things out. The pressure goes up here in the top of the second. 0 score. So far, 2 outs. Bertha Banks misses inside corner. Manny Kays, they have to dial it back in. His 24th pitch coming right now. That one's in there for a strike. 1 apiece. Keeping a close eye at first base. Now misses ball. 2-1 the count. There goes for second base. The pitch high. He's going to get there in time. That's a nice steal by Magic Moore. And I got a hitter in scoring position. She can get outfield single over there. There's a strike, full count. 3-2, 2 outs. Reaches down, hits it on the ground. Diving Benetti. He throws to first. Can he get her? And something's going on.
She's out.
Oh, she's out. Okay.
She's out, yeah.
A big technical glitch on my end.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, no, she's, unfortunately, Bertha Banks doesn't have the speed. So as we head into the bottom of the second, Shiny Benetti, the shortstop, will come up. He's neutral and fit.
That was weird.
Everything good?
Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulty. Just things just froze up there. Our feed, but we're back in it now. First pitch low and away to Shiny Benetti. 1-0 the count. 20th pitch by Bender now here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, strike one. He's even things out. Benetti, good power, good contact. Got to look out. Inside corner, strike one. Or strike two, I'm sorry. 1-2. He's ahead. Look out, Benetti. Fouls that one, first base line. Foul ball. Still at 1-2. A lot of fans out here today excited for the return of the baseball season. There's a foul back off the wall. Still 1-2. Get your Boston Crab and your chewing gumbo here. Another foul ball. He's making him throw. Staying at 1-2. 25th pitch by Bender. Another foul ball. I'm guessing we're going to get another foul ball here in about 5 seconds. There's a liner on the ground to Woodman who grabs it at his shoestrings for the out. Finally got him out of there, but he's
too many pitches.
Yeah, he's throwing a lot of pitches. Now, Damian Rush is coming up. He's a solid power hitter. Not great contact. Bender comes right in with a strike. He's going to put some movement on these. 0-1 the count to Damian Rush. Second pitch, low and away, ball one. The outfield's going to go, or the infield's going to guard the line. The infield's going to, the infield's going to go normal. The outfield's going to go be deep. Never mind. Okay. There we are, coach. Way to go. That one's inside. 2-1 the count to Damian Rush. the center fielder for the Sirloins. Fouls that one on third base line into the dugout. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bender racks up another K. A good night for the. I think did he lead the league in Ks last year, Pete?
I believe so.
I think he did. Now the fans are behind Smoke Frederick, the right fielder for the Sirloins. They're hoping he could get past Hurley Bender, but Hurley's looking to get back into form after last season. Down misses low and away ball 1-0 the count. Hard foul ball third base line, and that evens things up at 1 apiece. Doesn't scare Bender though. He winds up, throws again, comes right at him with a strike, and now it's gotten a little quieter here at Lafayette Corner. That one in the dirt. Nice trap by our new catcher, Fiona Clark. Looking good back there. There's a liner. The third base, Bertha Banks picks it up. One skip, throws it over the first, closes outside Pete. No score.
Yes, sir. So we're heading into the top of the third. Still no score. Fiona Clark's first at bat, Hurley Bender's first at bat, and then Freddie knocks 0 for 1. Manny Kays has thrown 28 pitches and given up 2 walks. Fiona Clark, the catcher, neutral and fit, taking her first cuts with the Phoenix Beewolves. Manny Kays at 28, making 29 pitches. That one's high, ball 1. That one's outside, ball 2. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Catches the top side for a called third strike, and Fiona Clark goes down looking. 1 out, nobody on. Hurley Bender, the pitcher, steps in.
Not the what she was hoping for her first at bat as a Beewolf. Bender tips that one to left field. That's going to be caught. 2 up, 2 down. The Beewolves got to put some offense together here, Pete.
They got to get Manny Kays to throw a lot more pitches. Freddie Knox 0 for 1 today. Yeah, he's at 34 pitches in the third inning. 2 outs, nobody on. And Kays is just cruising. That first pitch catches the outside corner for a called strike. Freddie Knox fouls that one back. There's a shot that's in the center field. Unfortunately, Damian Rush is going to be able to track that one down and make the catch for the third out. So we're going into the bottom of the third. Still no score. Sirloins with the only hit of the game. Mimori Aoshima will be up. Manny Kays both first at bats, and then Smash Rillo is 1 for 1 today. Mimori Aoshima, the catcher, steps in. She's neutral and fit. Hurley Bender delivers, swing and a miss, strike 1. Bender at 37 pitches in the bottom of the third to start the bottom of the third. 2 strikeouts so far today. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on Aoshima. Aoshima. That one's fouled off into the dugout along the first base line. She'll get another pitch. Swing and a miss. Ooh, drop third strike. So they make the throw to first to complete the strikeout. But Manny Kays is locked in and fit. He's the starting pitcher. This is his first at bat this season. Again, Kays locked in and fit. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Kays does have quite a bit of speed if he gets on base. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Nobody on in the bottom of the third. That one's ripped foul into the dugout along the first baseline. Boy, you'd hate to be in that dugout, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That one's outside. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and miss, strike 3. And Bender looks like he's starting to get things going. That's, I believe, his 4th strikeout of the game. Smash Rillo stepping in. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. Rillo started the game, led off the game with a single to center field. That one's fouled straight back for a strike. Unfortunately, Rillo was not able to get off of first base, and he fouls that one into the dugout along the third baseline. So very quickly, Rillo in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Smash Rillo, and Bender, I think, struck out the side in that inning. So we're heading into the top of the 4th. Hanley Dexter has walked his first time up. Sturdy Woodman 0 for 1. Hammerlong Ballo 0 for 1. Manny Kays at 37 pitches with 1 strikeout, giving up 2 walks. Hanley Dexter is neutral and fit. Walked his first time up.
Come on, Hanley. All right, there's a smart bat in here. Like you said, let's get him throw some pitches. Of course, he comes right at you with a strike, though. You know, I don't know. He's locked in Manny Kays. 39th pitch, one apiece. Now his 40th pitch right in there. Hanley fouls it back off as well. He's behind the count now, 1-2. Sirloin pitching, looking good here. Ooh, Hanley's got to back out of the way of that one. No one's swinging at it. 2 apiece. Outside corner hits a liner on the ground. That's going to pass Cook into center field. And Hanley to exteriors finally gets a single for the Beewolves, Pete.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with nobody out, and in steps Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 so far today. Sirloins with a pretty good arm behind home plate themselves. Woodman takes the first pitch for a called strike 1. That one's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Woodman. That catches the high outside corner for called second strike, 1-2. That one's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sturdy Woodman. That one's high. Now the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a rip. That's going to be up. All right, so it's a line drive to the third baseman. Snap throw to first, but Dexteros is able to get back.
Pressure up, and here comes a home run hitter. Hammer long ball, who played so many years here in St. Louis. Some fans cheering him, some fans booing him. Gets underneath one, fouls it back off the net. 0-1 the count. 1 out, top of the 4th. Curveball misses in there low. 1 apiece now.
Too early.
Swing hits it into his own dug, or the Sirloin dug. Goes back to first. 1-2 the count. The pressure up. 1 out. Top of the 4th. No score. This is inside corner. Good patience there. 2 apiece. There's a curveball. It's on the line. Now it's going to be cooked to second. Back over to first. And the Sirloins turn to double play it on this side. Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 4th. Still no score. Henry Hamster 0 for 1. Braxton Thornton 0 for 1. Lloyd Cook 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Bender at 48 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up 1 hit. Again, these two teams just playing rope-a-dope with each other here. Henry Hamster, the third baseman's neutral and fit. He favors the high pitch.
2 well-matched teams. 2 teams playing very well, as 2 defensively, at least so far. Hamster gets that one on the ground. Dexter is going to run over, pick it up, backhander, throws it to first, and gets some. Hamster yet to produce for the Sirloins, but he's got all season long. We're going to see Hamster do damage at some point. Braxton Thornton coming in, played a couple seasons out at the Gold Coast of California. Good hitter. Solid power, contact. He's got a little bit of everything. Not very fast if he gets on, but you still don't want him on anyway. Pitch number 51 by number 50. On the ground at Dexteros, who's going to pick that up on his way to first. 1 pump throw. 2 up, 2 down, 2 quick hits, and the crowd somewhat deflated as Lloyd Cook comes up. But Lloyd Cook, with 1 swing of the bat, could put the Sirloins on ahead, and the fans know it. They get back on their feet, and they're cheering on the power hitter. Hurley Bender being careful about what he gets from Fiona Clark. A new duo. That slider misses inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Lloyd Cook. Like I said, Fiona Clark looking good behind the plate today. Maybe a little nervous. Her first game for this championship team. That one fouled back off the wall. We're even now 1 apiece. Fouls that one back off the net. 1-2. Now Bender's got him in a hole. Can he drop him on his 55th pitch? Curveball fouls it back off the wall. We are still locked up at 1-2. Oh, and he does not chase outside. Good mix up there, though. We're even up at 2-2-2. The locked in Hurley Bender. Looking for the right pitch. Winds up. Throws it. Grounds that one back behind the plate. Foul ball still. Fans happy. They're grinding down Hurley Bender. There's a hard liner. Diving stop. Throw to first. Oh, wait, we're going to play that over. Wow. Tell them what happened.
Sturdy Woodman with the dive knocked the ball down, and then
Knox.
Knox was able to pick it up and make the throw to the pitcher for the third out.
Leave it to the pros, folks.
Yeah. Buster Biggs steps in, 0 for 1 today. Manny Kays throwing his 54th pitch inside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes now. That's in there for called strike. 1-1 to Buster Biggs, the Beewolf left fielder. That one's outside ball 2. 2-1. That one's high ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Biggs. That one's ripped. Oh, and Manny Kays gets his mid out and is able to make the catch. Then the throw to first to retire Biggs. So 1 out. And then steps Magic Moore.
Well, had him throw a few pitches. Magic Moore's got good contact against these southpaws. Let's see if he can do something with it. He makes contact, but he gets under it. Pops it up in right field. That's an easy catch by Smoke Frederick. 2 up, 2 down.
And in steps Bertha Banks. She's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today. Nobody on, 2 outs, top of the 5th, still no score. Both teams only managing 1 hit each. First pitch to Bertha Banks is high, ball 1. That one's ripped foul. Strike 1. 1-1 now. That one's ripped foul along the third base line, and Bertha Banks will get another pitch. 1-2. That one's ripped foul into the stands along the third base line. 1-2 still. That one's ripped foul along the third base line. She'll get another pitch. Outside, ball 2. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. That one's ripped foul into the stands. Banks making him throw. That one's a rip, and that's a fair ball. That's gonna get into the corner. Unfortunately, Bertha Banks does not have speed, so she's gonna have to pull up at first. For a second, she rounded first like she was gonna try for second, but again, does not have a lot of speed.
Looked good though, Bertha. I mean, she made him throw a ton of pitches and then eventually got out. Now the pressure's up. Here's Fiona Clark looking to redeem herself after that strikeout a little earlier. Just a nice clear hit. Hey, there she goes. Into center field. Gets a nice clean single. Welcome to Arizona, Fiona Clark. Good to see you. Hope you have a great year.
Yes, sir. And unfortunately, there's 2 outs, but Hurley Bender's locked in and fit. 0 for 1 today. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Again, neither runner with a lot of speed. So first pitch to Bender's inside, ball 1. That one's roller to second base. Cook's going to pick it up, make the throw to Thornton at first for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. Still no score. Shiny Benetti 0 for 1. Damian Rush 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Smoke Frederick 0 for 1. Hurley Bender at 58 pitches with 5 strikeouts and giving up 1 hit. So he's got a 1-hitter going so far. Shiny Benetti is neutral and fit, playing shortstop for the Sirloins. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch to Benetti's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Allen's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Shiny Benetti. Allen's low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now. Bender locked in and fit, throwing his 62nd pitch right here. Called strike. And Shiny Benetti finds himself with a even count, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and down goes Shiny Benetti. That is 6 Ks on the day for Bender, and in steps Damian Rush, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 himself today. Rush with a lot of power and a lot of speed, but he struggles to make contact at home plate, as you can tell by that swing. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and very quickly Damian Rush puts himself in a hole. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Damian Rush. That'll be 7 Ks. Smoke Frederick, the right fielder's neutral and fit. He's also 0 for 1 today. Again, Sirloin's only managing 1 hit so far in the game through 5 innings. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Smoke Frederick playing right field for the Sirloins today. Allen's ripped foul into that first base dugout again. Count is even now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on. Frederick takes that pitch, but it's called strike. So finds himself behind now, 1-2. Allen's outside, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Nobody on, bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Smoke Frederick. Bender's getting locked in here. That's 8 Ks. So we're heading into the top of the 6th. Still no score. Freddie Knox 0 for 2. Hanley Dexteris 1 for 1 with a walk. And Sturdy Woodman 0 for 2. Manny Kays at 70 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 walks and 3 hits. Freddie Knox, the second baseman, neutral and fit, 0 for 2 today. Let's get some numbers on the board here, boys.
Yeah, and they're making Manny throw. He's up to 71 there. That one somehow cut the top. Strike 1. There's a hard liner left field that's going deep. It's out of here into the bullpen where the Beewolves are beat. First home run of the season, and it's Freddie Knox. Like I told you, obviously Freddie Knox gets his first home run, 394 feet. It's his first RBI of the season as well. Way to go, Freddie. Way to show me up in front of everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Henry Dexteris stepping in. He's 1 for 1 today with a single and a walk. First pitch to Dexteris is high, ball 1. That catches the outside corner for called strike. 1-1 now to Dexter's. Oh, that's low ball, too. 2-1. Kays coming to the plate really quickly. Dexter's gets a good cut, but pushes that one foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's high. 3-2. Full count to Dexter's.
Oh, Dex.
Swing and a miss, and Dexter's goes down on strikes.
Yeah,
1 out and in steps Sturdy Woodman.
all anticipation there. He didn't watch that one at all. Sturdy Woodman 0 for 2. He's got to get on for the season here if he wants to do something. Takes the first one out for a strike, 0-1 the count. Beewolves can't get too confident with just 1 run. Evens things up with the ball, 1 apiece. Gets underneath that one, it's to left field, but it's not going to be quite far enough. Running over to grab that is Damian Rush. He gets that 2nd out of the night.
2 outs. Hammer long ball over the right fielder, neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today. Nobody on. 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Beewolves with a 1-0 lead. First pitch to long ball is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one catches the outside corner for a called 2nd strike. And very quickly, long ball is in the hole. 0-2. Allen's low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Low again. 2-2. Kays delivers his 86th pitch. And Longbaldo gets enough to foul that one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Allen's inside, ball 3. The count has gone full, 3-2. There's ripped in the air into right field, and Smoke Frederick's able to get there and make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 6th. Beewolves 1, Sirloins nothing. Memori Aoshima 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Manny Kays 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and Smashrillo 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Bender at 71 pitches with 8 strikeouts.
Well, the Beewolves got to be on guard against the home run pitch, Pete, here. I mean, we held them back long enough. Eventually, they're going to try and break out. Memori Oshima, good power hitter. She can do it. First breaking pitch misses high and outside. Ball 1. 1-0 the count to Aoshima. Hard liner, first baseline. Look out. Souvenir foul ball, 1 apiece. Showing what she can do. Gets the outside corner on a strike, 1-2. He's got her in a hole. On his 75th pitch. Swinging at a strike 3, another strikeout, kissing the guns. Aoshima's going to have a seat. And man, Pete, we are just blessed in Arizona with the pitching. And speaking of pitching, Manny Kays is given the hook. They're gonna pinch hit for him. The A+ Manny Kays is gonna have a seat. They're gonna be Marco DeMarco, the pinch hitter. He's known mostly for his power, but he's got real good speed too. Not great contact. If he gets on though, he could be dangerous on the bags. So the Beewolves want to keep him off. Hurley Bender looking great. Not even all that tired yet. Probably go 7 innings. First pitch misses inside to Marco DeMarco. 1-0 the count. Sirloins hoping to start off with an exclamation point this season. So far, haven't gotten much done. Fouled off, 1 apiece. That one misses outside. 2-1 the count to Marco DeMarco. Hurley Bender closing in on 80 pitches. Here in the bottom of the 6th, the 1-0 Beewolves lead. He checks on that one, but it makes it in high. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. Gets him on the outside corner, Pete. Hurley Bender, just legendary. Is his average day at the office. And here comes Smash Rillo now, 1-2. But again, like I said, the Beewolves can't get too confident. They only have a 1-run lead. But Hurley Bender's on fire. Smash Rillo, good contact hitter with fair power and a lot of speed. Standing back in the batter's box. That one's going to be foul into the dirt on the first base line. 0-1 the count, Smash Rillo. That one misses outside. The infield's going to go guard the lines, just in case, since he pushed that one. Fouls that one back off the wall. 1-2. Hurley Bender's got a good spot. 2 outs. 1 more to go. Let's see what he comes with here. Breaking pitch low and away. That's on the ground. Handley Dex is going to pick that up at short. 1 pump throw to the first. Close it out, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So before we head into the bottom of the 7th, they're going to sit Marco DeMarco, the pinch hitter, and they're going to bring in Amazo Hayes. He's a relief pitcher, an A- relief pitcher. He's neutral and fit. He's got about average velocity, but he's got really good junk and about average accuracy. He's fully rested. He's known around the league as a K-man. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curveball, and a changeup. So as we head into the top of the 7th, it's Beewolves, 1 run on 4 hits. Sirloins, no runs on 1 hit. Buster Biggs, 0 for 2. Magic Moore, 0 for 1 with a walk. And Bertha Banks, 1 for 2. And Amazo Hayes taking over duty on the bump. So Buster Biggs, the left fielder, neutral and fit, 0 for 2 today. He's looking for his first hit of the season.
Yeah, Buster not having a great year last year either. So he's looking to get back into things better this season. First one's low. That one's also outside, but he swings anyway. We're even a one apiece. Gets one past the mound there, and hey, Buster Biggs is going to get a single in his first game here of the 2023 season. Welcome back, Buster Biggs.
All right, everybody's going to be a hitter now. Magic Moore, the center fielder's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 with a walk today. Buster Biggs at first base with some speed, but again, that arm behind home plate makes any sort of steal a risky business. Very quickly, Hayes has count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
No.
That's bunted into the air.
Hey.
It's down on the ground. Magic Moore was able to move the runner to second base, but he was thrown out at first. So 1 out with a runner at second, and in steps Bertha Banks.
All right, yeah, so we got the 1 out with the runner in scoring position. The Beewolves could add to that, get a little insurance. That one misses outside, pressure up, 1-0 the count. That one also misses, though. Good eye, Bertha Banks, who's been walked twice, I think, already. What a solid hitter. She fouls that one back off the net, 2-1. That one's way up high, good patience, 3-1 the count. The hitter's pitch to Bertha Banks. But that one's in there for a strike. We are full up 3-2 full count. Here comes the K-man. She gets under it, fouls it back off the net. He could fool her. She gets under that one. That's going to be a pop-up into center field. Waving that off is Damian Rush. But it's only 2 outs, though. Beewolves get another chance, Pete.
Yes, sir, yes. And then steps Fiona Clark, the catcher. She's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single today. Hitting .500 on the season, Tommy. 2 outs, runner at second base. Does have some speed, so a single could cause some problems for the Sirloins. First pitch is low, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Fiona Clark. That's way outside, ball 2. 2-1.
Oh.
That one's ripped foul. And very quickly the count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, gets the inside corner, and Fiona don't like it. She don't like it one bit. But that's 3 outs. We're heading into the bottom of the 7th. It's still 1-0 Beewolves. Henry Hamster 0 for 2. Braxton Thornton 0 for 2. And Lloyd Cook 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Bender at 84 pitches with 10 Ks. And he's given up 1 hit. Henry Hamster, the third baseman's neutral and fit, favors the high pitch. He's 0 for 2 today. Chewing gumbo. Get yourself some. Get yourself some. Chewing gumbo.
I'm getting it right now.
Boston crab. I've had my share of those. Oh. 2 quick balls and then a strike. So Henry Hamster with 2 balls and a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Allen's cranked foul along the first baseline. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Henry Hamster. Bender delivers his 89th pitch, and that's into the air, into the outfield, and unfortunately, throw the ball. Why aren't you throwing the ball? Okay.
Oh.
So a lapse in defense in the outfield turns into a triple. I don't know why he didn't just throw the ball. All right, so that was the mistake. We got to clean that up. All right, so Braxton Thornton, the first baseman, is up. Nobody on, 1 on, nobody out. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Thornton. There's a roller, and that's going to get into. That's going to tie the game. A roller past Hanley Dexteris into center field, and the runner from third scores. Runner at first base with nobody out, and Lloyd Cook steps in. Gosh darn it.
That fell apart quickly.
Yep. First pitch to Cook is in there for called strike. Strike 1. No outs, bottom of the 7th. Score is tied. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a shot to Freddie Knox. Why does...
two missed balls. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Defensively, not so good. Am I supposed to be diving for those? I mean, they seem like they're way too close for me to dive for them.
Okay, let's see here.
All right, so runners at second and third now with nobody out. Again, misplay by Freddie Knox and then missed by Magic Moore in center field. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a roller to Bertha Banks. She's going to come home. Not going to get him. All right, defensively, they're falling apart now. Okay, runners at first and third with no outs. Damian Rush is in. First and third, no outs. The Sirloins now have the lead 2-1. That one's fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. Bender at 97 pitches. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
What?
That one's low ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Damian Rush, the Sirloin center fielder. That's in there for a called strike. So now the count is evened up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Low ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hurley Bender throwing his 102nd pitch. That's in there for called 3rd strike. And the Beewolves get the first out of the inning. Smoke Frederick, the right fielder, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Runners at first and third with 1 out. Sirloins with a 2-1 lead. That's going to be the end for Hurley Bender. So Hurley Bender will take a seat, and in comes his new pitcher, Gasser Morris. Gasser Morris is neutral and fit. He's got very good velocity, very little junk, and very good accuracy. He's fully rested. He's known as a specialist. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, a slider, and a changeup. So with 1 out and a runner at first base, first pitch is fouled off, straight back, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And very quickly, Smoke Frederick is in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Gasser Morris, welcome to the Beewolves, gets his first K. So Memori Aoshima, the catcher, steps in. She's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today. 2 outs, 2 on. Sirloins with a 1-run lead, 2-1. First pitch to Aoshima is in there for a called strike, strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Aoshima is behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's fouled off into the dugout along the first baseline. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Gasser Morris strikes out the first 2 batters he faces in a Beewolf uniform, which is good because we were able to get out of the 7th with very little damage, but the Sirloins were able to take the lead. It's 2-1. Gasser Morris's first at bat. Freddie Knox 1 for 3 with a home run. Hanley Dexteris 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Gasser Morris, the relief pitcher, steps in.
And his
I guess
first at bat. First one misses, low, ball 1. One will count. Mazo Hayes throwing to Morris. He was out ahead of that one. Swinging with strike 1. Pressure up. 1 piece top of the 8th. The Sirloins have taken the lead. That's a fly ball into right field. Doesn't be caught at the line by Smoke Frederick. 1 up, 1 down.
And in steps Freddie Knox. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 8th. Beewolves losing by 1. Trailing by 1, I should say. First pitch to Knox is ball 1. That one's high, ball 2. 2 straight balls now to Freddie Knox. That one's high as well. 3-0 to Freddie Knox. That catches the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That catches the inside corner as well. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Mazo Hayes, known as a K-man. Ooh, a tough dive by the shortstop. He was able to keep it from getting into the outfield, but Freddie Knox is going to get on with a single. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Hanley Dexteris.
Hey, Hanley, 1 for 2, pressure up, a single and walk, 500 of the season. A home run by Hanley will put the Beewolves out. There goes for second base. It's a strike. The throw not in time. Way to take off Freddie Knox now in scoring position with 1 out. On the first pitch, that one's outside, ball 1, 1 apiece now. 30th pitch by Mazo Hayes to Freddie Dexteris misses high. 2-1 the count to a patient hitter. Also inside corner, 3-1. He's got himself in a hole again. A hitter's pitch to Hanley. And he walks some. All right, Hanley, great patience. Beewolves putting together something here. Who knows?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1 out, 2 on. Sturdy Woodman steps in. He's 0 for 3 today. Neutral and fit. Lots of speed on the base pass for the Beewolves. First pitch is outside. Ball 1. Mazo Hayes throwing his 34th pitch. Allen's high ball, two straight balls now to Sturdy Woodman. Throw back to second, and Freddie Knox is able to get back. So 2 balls, no strikes. There's a rip. That's into center field, and that's yes. Sturdy Woodman hits the 3-run home run that traveled 26 feet. Woodman's first home run and 3rd RBI of the season. So, way to go. And very quickly, the Beewolves retake the lead.
Oh, wow. 0 for 3 so far. Way to show up at the last minute there, Sturdy Woodman. Comes right in with a strike. 1-0. Well, the Beewolves regaining that lead. Way to do it. And a patient but very strong hitter watches this ball go by. And we're even 1 apiece now. Followed by another strike. 38th pitch. Mazo Hayes looking a little tense now to a tense hammer along Ballo. Low away ball 2, but we're even out 2 apiece. Losing some accuracy. Reaches down, hits a grounder on the Cook at second base. Bump up to the first, but that's only 2 outs, Pete.
Yes, sir. 2 outs, and in steps Buster Briggs, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single today. Mazo Hayes is going to get pulled, and they're going to bring in Shady. Shady, the relief pitcher, is A ranked. She's neutral and fit. She's got good velocity. She's got less than average junk, but she's got very good accuracy. She's fully rested. She's walk prone. She throws a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. So with 2 outs and nobody on, the first pitch from Shady to Buster Biggs is in there for a called strike 1. Allen's fouled straight back, and very quickly Buster Biggs is in the hole 0-2. He fouls that one off as well. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Buster Biggs, the left fielder. He gets a hold of that one to Braxton Thornton, the first baseman. He's going to take it himself and retire the side. So as we head into the bottom of the 8th, Beewolves 4 runs on 7 hits. Sirloins 2 runs on 4 hits. Shady's first at bat. Smasherilla 1 for 3 with a strikeout, and Henry Hamster 1 for 3 with a triple. Gasser Morris threw 8 pitches and racked up 2 strikeouts.
Wow, 2 Ks on 8 pitches. That's pretty good. Shady's going to come up, get down. They're going to pull her out, and they're going to put in Madoka Hayata, the pinch hitter. Madoka, good contact hitter with a lot of speed, fair power. So Madoka's a good switch here for the Sirloins. So got to get back in this thing if they want to get a win in their first game of the regular season here at home in front of the Sirloins fans. We're going to see the first of 2 games, matchups between these 2 teams back to back. That one misses inside, 1-0 the count. Fouls that back off the net. We're even up at 1 apiece. Gasser Morris getting ready to throw his 11th, number 56. Gasser and Fiona, 2 new players to the team, teaming up here on the mound and the plate. Gets her swinging at one there, 1-2. Pops that one up, foul ball, first baseline. Souvenir for a Sirloin fan. Morris gets the signal from Clark. Reaches down, hits a liner to Knox, who picks it up, 1 pump throw to first. That's an easy out after a handful of pitches. And that's going to bring in Smash Rillo. It was 1 for 3 with a single. Hitting .333 on the season. Smash Rillo, a good hitter. The fans know it. Leaning back in the right-hand batter's box. Takes that one up in the hands, but it's in there for a strike. 1 the count. Ton of velocity. The aptly named Gasser. A breaking pitch grounder to Dexter's and shortstop. 1 pump throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. The Beewolves looking strong defensively once again. Henry Hamster now 1 for 3 with a triple. A high pitch, although they kind of gave him that triple last game, so they have to take this next one away here. A rising fastball misses high. 1-0 the count to Henry Hamster. The specialist Gasser Morris. There's one on the ground. That's going to be a single by the best pick that the Sirloins made in the offseason. He's going to get on first base with a single and hope to get the Sirloins back in this. Now you got a power hitter. Braxton Thornton 1 for 3. Contact against left-handers. A long ball ties this thing up. Pressure up, fast. Runner at first base. First pitch, rising fastball fouled off the net. 0-1 the count. He looks at first, then throws, misses low. We're even at 1 apiece. Gasser Morris throwing his 20th pitch to Thornton. Hard liner, third base line, foul ball. 1-2, he's got him in a hole. Is the runner going to go? He does not. The breaking pitch just misses outside. 2-2-2. We got an arm behind the plate, that's for sure. Wind up swinging him a strike 3. Gasser Morris Kays another batter. Peyton keeps us in it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So they're going to sit Madoka Hayata. They're going to bring in Franz Zilla, the B-rank closing pitcher. Zilla is neutral and fit. He's got pretty good velocity, less than average junk, and poor accuracy. He's fully rested. He's known as a specialist and a composed pitcher. He's got a four-seam fastball and a slider. So as we head into the top of the ninth, Beewolves 4, Sirloins 2, Magic Moore 0 for 1 with a walk, Bertha Banks 1 for 3, and Fiona Clark 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Franz Zilla taking over duty on the bump. As we get ready to head into the final inning here, Magic Moore, the center fielder's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 with a walk today.
He is. First pitch, right in there for a strike. 0 the count by Zilla. His second pitch coming right at him. It's a hard liner to center field. The center field has to run back. Damian Rush to grab that one. 1 up, 1 down. But way to hit it, Magic.
Yes, sir. And in steps Bertha Banks. She's 1 for 3 today with a single. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to Banks is low, ball 1. That one's low as well, ball 2. 2 straight balls to Bertha Banks. That one's ripped on the ground to third baseman Henry Hamster. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Braxton Thornton for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Fiona Clark.
Well, a single would be nice here just to break things up a little bit. Fiona Clark, no pressure. She's got real bad contact against right-handers. That one's outside.
Wow.
Strike 1. Fiona Clark's been struck out twice by questionable calls. She gets under that one, pops it up into shallow center. Waving over to get that to shortstop. Benetti is going to grab it for the third out. Bottom of the ninth, Pete.
Yes, sir. Heading into the bottom of the ninth, Beewolves 4 runs on 7 hits. The Sirloins 2 runs on 5 hits. Lloyd Cook 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Shiny Benetti 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And Damian Rush 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Gasser Morris has thrown some pitches. Lloyd Cook is neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a double. Again, more kind of a defensive breakdown than a double by Lloyd Cook. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Allen's fouled straight back. Strike 2, and now Cook finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Morris delivers. Fouled straight back. Cook making him throw a couple. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs, nobody on. Bottom of the ninth. Ooh, that one's low. Ball 1. 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and down goes Lloyd Cook. 1 out. Shiny Benetti, the shortstop, steps in. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 3 today with an RBI. Gasser Morris, known as a specialist. Morris throwing his 28th pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. He's going to pick that up, make the throw to first. 2 quick outs, and in steps Damian Rush, who's tense but fit. He's 0 for 3 today with 3 strikeouts. And the entire game right here. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, nobody on. Gasser Morris delivers, and a swing and a miss by Damian Rush, strike 1. Again, Rush 0 for 3 with 3 Ks today. That one's popped up on the infield. Yes. Freddie Knox is there and already calling everybody off. Knox makes the catch for the third out, and the Beewolves will take the first game of the season against their divisional rivals, the Sirloins.
Beewolves looking good tonight, Pete, on the road. Way to start off the season. A very unusual first game win, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I would like to see more offense. Again, I don't know if we were hitting very well today. There were really only 2 hits there.
Yeah, I mean, both teams played very good defense, which I think is what kept this down. Only 7 hits for the Beewolves, 5 for the Sirloins. We get 1 in the 6th. We had a big 8th inning to get us back in this. The Beewolves played well in the 8th. Which got them there is they played very poorly in the bottom of the 7th, which is what kind of let the Sirloins get in. But back and forth, both teams had a chance, and Beewolves came out on top.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody except Longvallo and Moore registered a hit. I mean, obviously the pitchers didn't hit, but everybody else at least got 1. Freddie Knox was 2.
Yeah, I was saying, like I said before the game, Freddie Knox, he's going to play well, and he did. Of course, like I said, 2 hits at 4 at bats, 2 runs, gets a home run, an RBI. Dex comes up, gets 1 strikeout for us. He's 1 for 2 though. He crossed the base twice. Straight women 1 for 4. Not that great, but 250 is not bad, and he gets the home run that puts us out ahead. 3-run home run, which was the difference. So he'll be the player of the game. Longballo doesn't show up. Biggs barely. Magic Moore gets nothing. Banks okay. Clark okay. Bender not expected to hit. Gasser Morse doesn't hit either.
Yeah. And Fiona Clark with the 2 strikeouts. I'd like to see that kind of turned around a little bit. But by the same token, we know she's not a great offensive catcher. She's more of a defensive catcher.
Yeah, and those third strikes on both of those could have gone either way. I mean, I know she stood there for a moment and she didn't really like the call.
Yeah, that second case, she kind of jawed with the umpire a little bit.
How about the Sirloins?
How about them? Well, Sirloins, again, they didn't get very much hits. I mean, Bender really kind of held them under wraps. If it wasn't for that 8th inning where the defense kind of let down a little bit, I think he probably could have rolled. Smashrillo was able to muster a hit. Henry Hamster goes 2 for 4, so he was the best, wound up the best hitter on the Sirloins tonight. Braxton Thornton managed to hit 1 for 4, and then Lloyd Cook got that 1 hit as well. Lloyd Cook also racking up 2 Ks.
Yeah.
So really that was it. That was the whole thing there. The Sirloins had 5 hits total, and there they are. Shiny Bonetti 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Damian Rush, we talked about that, 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. Smoke Frederick 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. Mamori Aoshima 0 for 3 with 3 Ks. I mean, these things are gonna have to work this stuff out.
Yeah.
If they're gonna hope to make a run this year. But those are some big names and some big bats that really just were kept off the score sheet tonight.
Yeah, fizzled. Yeah, Hamster, the biggest move they made in the offseason, and he was the only one who really showed up and did something, really good for them. So, pitching, Hurley Bender doesn't get the win. He goes 6-1 because he gave up the lead. He gives up only 4 hits in 6 1/3 innings and 2 earned runs, 11 strikeouts. With a 2.84 ERA, it's a great game for Hurley. Just a shame he didn't get the win because, I mean, he played like a winner. Gasser Morris comes in, though, in his first appearance, and he gets that win. 2 2/3 innings, gives up just 1 hit. Racks up 4 Ks, and has got now a 1-0 record. So welcome to Arizona, Gasser. Well, he's been in Arizona. He's played for the Sandcats. Welcome to the other side of the dugout.
Yeah. And like you say, he's pitched 2 2/3 innings, which means he faced at least, 8 batters, and he struck out 4. So he struck out half the people he faced.
Yeah.
The Sirloins, on the other hand, Manny Kays started off, he pitched pretty well. He went 6 innings, only gave up 4 hits and 1 earned run. He did have 2 walks, but he also had 2 Ks. He gave up the 1 home run to Freddie Knox.
Yep.
He'll leave with a 1.5 ERA. Amazo Hayes will take the loss. He pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and he gave up a home run. He's leaving with an ERA of 16.2. That's going to be hard for them because he's one of their better relief pitchers, and he's going to be saddled with that now for a while. He's going to have to work on that and bring that down. He'll start the season with an 0-run record. Shady came in, pitched a 1/3 of an inning, didn't really have much stats, and then Franzilla pitched a whole inning, but again, didn't really rack up many stats. So that's how it broke down. 3 stars of the game, Tommy.
Yeah, go ahead, start.
Number 1, superstar Hurley Bender, the starting pitcher. He went 6 1/3, gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and 11 strikeouts.
That is true. Boy, the second star of the game was 0-3 until his 4th at bat. The B-ranked first baseman, Sturdy Woodman, number 42, who's vowing to come back with a little bit more of a presence this year. Gets that home run, like you said early on, 1 for 4, the home run, 3 RBIs. No, I'm sorry, he got the winning home run. Yeah, it was a 3-run home run. And ends up getting the win for him.
That's right. And then Freddie Knox, he got on the score sheet as well, 2 for 4. Hit the first home run of the game and actually gave the Beewolves the first lead. So he'll leave with an RBI. He scored 2 runs. So 2 of the 4 runs that the Beewolves scored were scored by Freddie Knox. And he also stole a base. So way to go, Freddie Knox.
Very nice.
Yes, sir. Tommy G with 3 hits, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 11 Ks, Tommy. Whoa. For a contribution to 61%. Pete J with 4 hits, 1 home run, 1 RBI, and 4 strikeouts for a contribution to 39%.
There you go. That's all right. Well,
I really just round out the lineup. That's all.
The season is underway, and the Beewolves have started with a rare first game win, and they're going to stay in town here. They're going to go up at the Arch. They're going to do all this. They're going to go on a riverboat, have some cigars at a casino, and think about it there before they have to come back and play the next game. The Sirloins are going to come back fighting mad.
Yeah, they are. And I mean, it would be great if we could basically take this next game, and we're only going to face the Sirloins 3 times. So if we take both of these this early in the season, we've pretty much put them in a bad position right out of the gate.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah, and then we'll have 12 other games to talk about. I guess we won't hold things up too much longer. We'll close things out here, and we'll catch you back in 3 more games. And I guess until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.
And we're a little early on the credits there. We got one more sheet.
Get out of here.
Thanks, Pete. There you go, man.